Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. Due to YouTube's changing quote-unquote community standards, I created a channel called Grumpy Old Fart over on Rumble, a free speech alternative to YouTube. You can see all of my stuff over there, including my political and social commentary, as well as my current events videos. The links to my YouTube and Rumble channels, as well as links to let you order my books, are in the description of this video. If you enjoy my content, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. I welcome your comments, even if you disagree with me. Now, on with the video. Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. I've had a few requests for different specific things for Recon, the role-playing game, because I've been doing advice videos. And for those of you who don't know, a lot of the equipment that you're issued is almost useless in the field, but you're still issued this equipment. It's up to you if you want to take it or not as a soldier. When they go out on a long-range patrol, for example, you pack your own gear, all right? And so a lot of people who are running Recon these days don't know what a soldier was issued back then. So here we go. This is your basic kit. When a soldier arrives in Vietnam in country, he usually only brings with him his duffel bag with his uniforms and personal gear. Once he steps off the plane, he's issued a whole bunch of stuff, in processing they call it, and here we go. He gets a flak vest, 4 pair of jungle socks, regular, they're wool socks, thick, they're designed to breathe, but to have socks on. They're special socks for the jungle. Bleh. Move on here. I'll get bogged down on socks. Here we go. I'll start over. Flak vest, 4 pair of socks, a backpack, a web belt with 8 pouches, jungle boots, a jungle watch with a cover, a sun hat, a helmet, first aid kit, a compass and case, 2 canteens with covers, an entrenching tool and a cover, a rucksack, a flashlight, a poncho and liner, blanket, rain jacket, mess kit, towel, 3 pair of bootlaces, extra bootlaces, a P38 can opener, wire cutters, I said mess kit, sewing kit, handkerchief, and binoculars. Now, here's the thing. A lot of people don't know what a P38 can opener is because it looks kind of weird. Look it up on YouTube. You'll see what I'm talking about. Now, that's what he's issued when he gets there. When he steps off the plane in Vietnam, that's what he's issued. Now, once he reaches his duty station, his actual duty station, where he's going to be working and serving, he would be issued the following. Ready? Bayonet and sheath, 3 colored smoke grenades, red, white, and blue, 10 C rations, 1 CS tear gas grenade, a bandolier with 2 magazine pouches, not the magazines themselves, just the pouches on the bandolier, 2 M26 fragmentation grenades, a weapon cleaning kit and pouch, and some of those were tailored specifically for the weapon that you had, so you got to find out what weapons you're going to get first. 1 white phosphorus grenade, a map with a case, a map of the area with a case, water purification tablets, insect repellent, a gas mask, and your primary duty weapon. Now, depending on your MOS, you can be issued a variety of different things. For a pigman, you obviously get the M60 light machine gun with 4 belts of ammo. For demolitions, you get an M16 with 4 20-round magazines, empty 20-round magazines, and 200 rounds of ammo in boxes. You have to load your own magazine, folks. 4 1/2 pound blocks of C4 with detonators, 1 high explosive grenade, an MK3A2, 3 M7 Claymore bandoliers. If you don't know what a Claymore is, look that bad boy up. They're awesome. It's a type of an anti-personnel mine. For a grenadier, you're issued an M79 40mm grenade launcher with 4 6-round bandoliers and 40 individual rounds of ammunition. You're issued 20 high explosive, 8 smoke, 6 parachute flare, and 6 multiple projectile rounds. And you can pack those bandoliers any way you want. Heavy weapons. A heavy weapon specialist. You come with an M16 with 4 20-round magazines and 200 rounds of ammo, like standard. You also get 2 M72 law rockets, and then if the game master, if the mission director feels it's necessary, you can also be issued 1 heavy weapon of choice, either a 60mm mortar or a flamethrower. That's up to the mission director. Okay. For the intel specialist, you're issued an M16 with 4 20-round magazines and 200 rounds of ammo. You're issued a 45 1911 ACP pistol with 2 7-round magazines and 20 rounds of ammo. As a medic, you're issued an M16 with 4 20-round magazines and 200 rounds of ammo. You're also issued a unit medical bag. After the mission's over, you take it back, you hand them the medical bag, the used one, and they give you a fresh one. It's outfitted with everything, so it's like brand new. That way, every time you go out, you got a fresh medical bag. For a point man, they're issued an M16 with 4 20-round magazines and 200 rounds of ammo. That's it. Now, some mission directors, depending on the importance of the mission, may issue them one of those field radio telephones, but that's up to the mission director. As an RTO, you're issued a PRIC 25, PRC 25 backpack radio. It's that big box thing that they wear. You've seen them in movies. This thing is awesome. Look it up in Uncle Bull's mercenary supply guy thing, the section in the book. The RTO is also issued an M16 with 4 20-round magazines and 200 rounds of ammo. The sniper is issued an M14 rifle with 4 20-round magazines and 200 rounds of ammo. He's also issued an M21 rifle scope, which is a 3 to 9 power scope. It's adjustable. It's quite nice. On specific missions, you may be issued a night scope, and it's illustrated in the book there, but that's up to the mission director. Note, if a player wants to exchange a rifle for a shotgun, submachine gun, or a different rifle, all they need to do is get with the lieutenant, sergeant, or intel guy for permission. Now, extra weapons and ammo could be requisitioned with their permission as well. Many soldiers slip some cash to a buddy in the armory to get special items. Replacement ammo and equipment must be requisitioned after a mission by the lieutenant, the sergeant, or the intel guy. The intel guy carries a lot of power. Usually, extra 20-round magazines were a reasonable request. As a mission director, you can build an entire game or adventure around trying to get gear or replacement ammo and such. Many supply sergeants were tight as hell with their inventory. High commodity items, stuff that they would use to trade, would be something like beer and alcohol, socks, first aid kits, chocolate, boots, mess kits, 8-track tape players, cameras, P38 can openers, because you have to have those if you're going to eat your sea rats, your combat rations. Weapon cleaning kits, water purification tablets, insect repellent, that kind of thing. Supply personnel who did not readily replace a medic's unit medical bag were hastily sanctioned by soldiers and officers alike. Nobody went out and shot him, but this guy developed a bad reputation, and no soldier wants to go into the field with a medic without his gear. The medic is a necessity. So if a supply sergeant didn't readily say, "Oh crap, let's get him this new stuff, right? He needs a new medical bag now, get it," if he didn't immediately say that, yeah, he was there. There are ways to make them pay. I'm just saying, and you don't want to kill them, but you can make their life hell. Just saying. And everybody covered for the people who made the supply guy's life hell if he did that. Some items that were rare as ice cubes in hell. Ready? Ingram MAC-10 submachine guns. You can get a grease gun. You can even get a Tommy gun. Ingram MAC-10 submachine guns were a specialty item for special forces and the CIA. The M29 81mm mortar. Those things were handed out with eyedroppers. 60mm mortars are a dime a dozen. 81 millimeter mortars are something else. 30 round magazines for the M16. They did exist. You could get them. But oh my God, they were rare. We're talking, you needed special dispensation for that. You need to go high up, much higher than your lieutenant to get one of those. The M203 grenade launcher, which is the grenade launcher that fits under the barrel of an M16, yeah, you ain't getting one of those anytime soon. Those are rare. They're like unicorns. I usually allow a 98% chance that the armory doesn't even have any of these, and actually issuing them requires an act of God and a papal dispensation, or an order in writing from no less than a bird colonel. That kind of thing. Very, very rare. Now, common alternate weapons instead of the M16 or M14 are M3 submachine guns. I want to say that's the grease gun. Shotguns, the M14, the M16, the M1, the M2. The BAR is a reasonable request. These were fairly common. Most of the times, the M1 Garand and the BAR were issued to ARVN units, that kind of thing, because they're kind of like second line units. Now, according to the book, those are fairly common items. Now, according to the book, this is something I noticed that's a mistake in the book. The M1 Garand, according to the book, is a bolt-action rifle. This is not accurate. The M1 Garand is a semi-automatic rifle. It's loaded with a stripper clip from the top, 8-round magazine, and it's a really good gun. Patton called it the finest. I want to say he said something like it was the finest implement of war ever devised by man. It's just a wonderful weapon, reliable, durable. Wooden stock. The only problem here is it's heavy and it's got not quite the power of some of the other weapons. That's the only problem. But they can request it. Also note that the weight limit counts for everything except his clothing, his pack, and his main weapon. So here's what I count. Ammo magazines weigh about a half a pound each, and I don't care what the weapon is for. If it's a rifle or a pistol, the ammo magazine weighs about a half a pound each. Combat rations, C rations weigh about a pound each. So if you're carrying 10 C rations for 10 meals, that's 10 pounds of food right there. The weight of most items can be found in the item descriptions or in Uncle Bull Jacob's item lists. Flak vests weigh about 4 pounds. You could, if anybody doesn't understand, you can always look it up online if you don't know. Read the section on Red Dukowski's backpack on pages 51 and 52. It's amazing how much information you can glean from just reading the different sections in the book. Should someone switch out rifles, let them figure out that the M16 ammo and mags won't fit the new weapon, like an M14, for example. If they figure it out on their own, great. If not, they might be carrying a metal club with extra ammo for the team. I'm just saying. I do that, and it's a running joke with the players. Other players will usually, oh wait, don't forget to change out your ammo, that kind of thing, and that's okay. But if a guy switches out his M14 for an M16 or vice versa, and he still has the old ammo, it won't fit. It's not going to fit. So just keep that in mind. I hope this finds everybody well. You folks have a good day now. God bless one and all. Devo Poland, a scientific representative of a pacifist race called the Gandhiri, is sent away as an exchange officer. His objective, to learn the one skill his species never developed, to fight. And he's sent to learn that skill from the one species who does it better than any other in the galaxy, humans. If you like science fiction with an upbeat military tone, check out my novel, Vanguard 1.